Welcome back to the Château de Saint-Germain-des-Prés, where we are taking down the largest tree in our park and doing a partial reveal of our upstairs bedroom for the facilitators. You may recall a couple of weeks ago that Stephen and I picked up a bed frame secondhand, and while watching the Six Nations rugby, we picked that apart and got the old fabric off. This wasn't an antique, and we didn't love the color of the wood, so we repainted it the cream to match the background of the toile. For the upholstery, we have some sheets that the previous owners left, which I'm going to use as a lining between the foam and our fashion fabric, because that's right, we managed to find the perfect matching honey toile to go on the bed against the walls. How's that for bold choices and doubling down? I kept the old piece of fabric fairly intact so that we could use it as a template. Now, one thing I know you will all be crushed about is that you will not get to see me pattern match on this one. You can see the old seam here, how it's tearing, but I bought a double width fabric this time, which is very exciting, so I don't need to piece pieces together. It's just one big cut. Sorry about that. I'm just using tailor's chalk to mark my center point. I don't know if you can see the little orange X there. And that's going to be my midpoint for the baseboard. And then I just folded the template in quarters, vertically and horizontally, so that I can line that up with the midpoint. And then I will unfold it, trace around, and that'll be my template, which should hopefully then leave this scene centered in the headboard. That's the plan anyway. Oh, this is coming along quite nicely. Got the top tacked in place, and we'll just work along the bottom. And I'd like to introduce our new volunteer. This is Rosemary, and she is here, hammer in hand, putting the hardware back on the end pieces. What's the word I'm looking for? What are these things?
These are side tables.
Thank you. I could only think of chevet. So yes, the side tables, which you have repainted. Thank you very much. And now you're going to finish off the baseboard for me, and then we're going to do the headboard.
And all will be ready.
And all will be ready. Welcome to the Château de Saint-Germain-des-Prés. Do you want to tell people where you're from, or as much as you're comfortable with?
I'm from Collingwood in Ontario, Canada.
Nice. And how did you find us?
Through your ad.
Yeah?
And I just wrote to you, feeling in a cheeky mood.
Yes.
And you replied.
I did.
Come on out. Come on in. Come on out.
So you're with us for a couple of weeks to practice your French and just have a little tour around France and visit your relatives, which aren't far from here. So it worked out very well.
Bon temps. Les temps fait très bien.
Ah oui, c'est très beau aujourd'hui. C'est vraiment, vraiment beau. Looking great.
Yeah, the fabric looks awesome.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Perfectly with that. And the color of the door going to be this.
I feel like maybe this fabric store saw us coming. What are the odds of that, eh? Look at how on trend we are here.
Oh,
There you go.
Do you think we should go for some big bling?
minimum.
No? Could you imagine? I mean, I like a bold choice, but that's perhaps a little too bold.
You're still looking for that.
Oh my gosh.
No. I think what you had is
No?
perfect.
No? Are you
Je
sure?
préfère que tu achètes déjà.
Well, for those who want to know what this looked like with a rose background, here you go. We're up in my sewing room. And Rosemary and I have done a fabulous job of refinishing the footboard and headboard for the bed. And we went out and picked out some trim. Now, I initially wanted something that was going to match the cream here. I couldn't find anything that had the right width and density and color. And so we're going with this, which is a gold braid. And I think it's going to look really great. Well, that's sorted. I quite like how that's come out. Looks all right. I think it's almost time to get the bed assembled. Wouldn't that be nice? This week, we're hoping that the electrician arrives and that the armoire arrives so that we can finish setting up this end of the room to have a bit of a seating area and a desk area for the facilitators who come to run our retreats. So we're back. We're getting ready to take down the really tall tree, which is of course sad, but necessary when you stand here and see the lean that it's on. Everyone kitting up, including Maggie, who's here as an apprentice with her dad. Love to see women in trades. It's good work. And Alex, who is a French student, who is learning the trade as well. And this will be part of his official trades certification, his apprenticeship, and this will be the biggest tree that he's helped fell so far. So we're proud to be part of that. Rosemary is asking the very reasonable question of why we have to take down the biggest tree.
Correct.
And it's because when you look at it from this side, you can really see the lean that it's on. And basically when it gets to be sort of more than 10 degrees, you're really in an unsafe position. And when Monsieur Bajard, our forestry guy, came to inspect our lands and give us some advice, he said the ground here is really not great at supporting big trees. It's kind of a fractured limestone, and it's really difficult for them to get strong roots down. They go broad, and then in high winds, they come over very easily.
Very dangerous.
Exactly. So unfortunately, much as we love a tree and love a big tree, this one is clearly on a lean, and the further you go down the road, the more you'll see it. It'll be like, ooh la la. Yeah.
Yes.
So the big one's coming down today.
Sarah, how old do you think this tree is?
Well, we have postcards of the property from the early 1900s,
Yeah.
and it actually shows this park pretty much devoid of any trees at all.
Wow.
So I don't think this one is hundreds of years old. There was no, the postcard shows the chestnuts as saplings. So everything lining the drive, including the one that we took down last week, they're all just little saplings, and the old road is in place and there's no trees along it. So I don't think we're taking down something that's hundreds of years old, which makes me feel a little better. Voilà! Woo! Well, that was a thing. Holy cow. Are you guys happy with how that went?
It went well.
Yeah?
Actually.
Yeah?
I'm Alex.
Bien fait, Alex!
Alex is in training
Félicitations!
us.
Ah bah,
Alex,
C'est le
Alex
plus
is
grand que
biggest
vous
tree
avez
today.
fait.
ouais,
Oui.
c'est le plus grand.
Oui. Vous êtes satisfait? C'est...
Ah, c'était un peu de stress, mais c'était bien.
Oui, oui, bien sûr. Oui, c'est un peu de stress pour nous aussi. Ah, bien fait. Félicitations.
Bon travail.
Oui, exactement.
20 foot sweat. So there's the height
Whoa.
of that stuff. I mean, I'm 6 foot tall. You can see how big that guy was.
Yeah, no kidding. That's wild.
Big tree.
38 meters?
38 metres.
Well, yeah.
Plus 70, 38.7.
Oh, wow. Okay, so just to recap, you're cutting these into 450s as we discussed.
Yeah, 450 mil.
But when they're 3.5 feet tall, they're...
Yeah, 450s will fit your fire.
Yeah.
But even cut at 450, they're still weighing in excess of 100 kilos each.
Gee willikers.
Now you can roll them to a certain degree, but we've got a bit of a slope going up to where we said we can take them.
Yeah.
Which I didn't anticipate, so that's my my mistake. But yeah, I think we've done well to get them in a neat, orderly pile where, the further up the tree we go, we will be able to get the smaller pieces,
Yeah.
of the main stem into the tree line.
Okay.
But these large pieces here, and probably another 5 or 6 pieces, we're going to have to kind of just roll out the way.
Okay.
The rest we'll be able to get up.
Okay.
But
That's
yeah,
cool.
we're doing all right. We're doing
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, it looks like you're making amazing progress. They're so big.
It is a big tree. It is a
That's
big tree.
wild. Anyway, we've brought... fortunately, you've made a table for us to put the tea and coffee on, so that's sorted. Important things are sorted. Awesome.
Today is brought to you by the letter A
Yeah.
and coffee.
Right, you couldn't have seen it. 'Cause it's so far.
Yeah.
That's a knot, but
Wow.
it doesn't come out of the tree.
Yeah.
So very early on, that branch must have been cut, and then the tree just grew around it.
Wow.
It's not an old tree either.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was a bit rotten at the core.
Yeah. Was it?
I'm counting tree rings. It's about 93, give or take a few years.
93 years. Wow.
Now to have a knot that low down on a tree this big, and this
Right.
knot is completely sealed in.
Sealed. Yeah.
Okay. So to be honest, I've never seen a knot that low that's completely compartmentalised, completely surrounded.
Right. But that's going to weaken the structure.
It will weaken it. It also explains why the hinge tore out so early.
Right.
Even with the lean, a hinge will always tear out early with a heavy leaning tree.
Right.
But this really did tear out
Just go.
really early.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you chip away around the edges.
Okay, so you just kind of work like that around in a spiral to the
Just work in
center?
a spiral round, yeah,
Okay.
until it gets to a certain size, and then you can split it in half and work on the corners.
Right.
But wedge doesn't make it much.
That was amazing how much bounce there was off that. Good day?
Been a long day,
Yeah, no kidding.
really long
Sun's
day. But
almost
no,
setting.
it's good. We're all cleaned up, all tidied.
Looks brilliant out there. I was taking a look
Usual
when
sawdust and leaves on the ground,
well, you know.
but we've had a good rake and clean up.
Yeah.
So yeah, very
Looks
pleased.
brilliant.
Done well.
Oh, thank you very much.
Sleep well tonight.
It's a good crew.
Yes, I like to think so.
Yeah. Alex learned his important things today.
Yeah, well, he signed off a module,
Excellent.
tree over 1 metre,
Yeah.
so that's good. And Maggie, my daughter, she's getting experience to start forestry school in September.
Nice.
So, and Martin just loves spending time with me.
Who wouldn't, right?
Yeah. No, it's all good. Good, really good job.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm
Great
happy, you're happy,
Everybody's happy.
everybody's happy.
Steve's happy.
I'm happy.
Everybody's happy.
Happy customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, great job, guys. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
a pleasure. Thanks for the teas and coffees.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
That's a long way.
Yeah, exactly. Especially on a long day like this. Yeah.
Keep you guys happy.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
That.
Cheerio.
I'm going to go home and drink copious amounts of Guinness.
Do it.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Welcome to our subscribers who know that I add Easter eggs after some of our videos, and a warm welcome to all our new subscribers who joined us after our weekend with our vloggy friends. I just wanted to let you know that we do have a website, and you can go over there and check out the events that we have going on, as well as, of course, our backlog of videos is waiting for you on our channel. Thanks for joining.